11 times when asked how does he plead, Bernard Madoff said guilty. After a dramatic courtroom climax where he looked upon the faces of his victims, Madoff was taken away in handcuffs and facing 150 years in prison. Or so the story should go.
I'm listening to all these pundits say, oh, he's going away for life and he just wants to spare his family and he's going to do the time. That's not going to happen.
Former Assistant U.S. Attorney Brad Simon says this may not be the last we've seen of Bernie Madoff.
Wouldn't surprise me in 5 or 6 years, after the furor subsides a little bit, and he's made, many cases for them and worked with them. It wouldn't surprise me if they make this sentencing reduction and Bernie Madoff goes home by the time he's 76.
5 or 6 years? That's a far cry from the 150 years he's likely to be sentenced to. But Simon says Madoff is just too valuable to let stay behind bars.
The government needs him. He's the only one that can help them solve and get to the bottom of this mess. So they're not going to just say, sorry, over, 100 years, goodbye, end of case.
As appalling as all this may sound, Simon says it may be the best shot the government has to get some money back for investors.
There's certainly not going to be $65 billion worth of money, but at least he can help them by retracing the steps, and it's possible they can come up with some money.
And for investors like Sharon Lasauer, given the choice between Madoff in jail or their money back, there's no question.
I was hoping, really, that there would be, that he would agree in exchange for a lighter sentence, that he would agree to tell where the money was. That's what I was hoping. I believe he should go to jail, but what is that going to do for people? I wish he could just give back as much of the money as possible, and that would have a positive result.
Bonnie Ghosh, The Associated Press, New York.